Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Wanda Shakirah binti Waruzaimi. My metric number is 2023-389465 and I am from class BA 2326A. Today, I will be presenting my industrial training report for the course MGT666. This presentation is based on my internship experience at Tenaga Nasional Berhad, Bachok. So, in this presentation, I will discuss about the student's profile followed by the company profile. Next, I will explain about the training reflection, present a SWOT analysis with recommendations, and conclude my experience that I gained throughout my internship. For the student profile, I have attached my resume. I had included my name, phone number, and email address so that the company can contact me easily. I also put the summary and my educational background from my SPM until my degree. I include the project that I joined during my studies. Lastly, I put Sir Muhammad Ammar Haidar bin Ishaq, which is my industrial training coordinator, as the reference. I will explain about the company profile that I have done my internship, which is Tenaga Nasional Berhad. So, the Central Electricity Board, CEB, which was established in 1949 in what Malaya was then to generate and distribute electricity, marked the early beginning of Tenaga Nasional Berhad. The National Electricity Board, NEB, was subsequently renamed in 1965 to become the exclusive supplier of electricity generation, transmission, and distribution in Malaysia. In September 1990, Tenaga Nasional was successfully listed on the main board of the then Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange, KLSE, in one of the KLSE's more notable listing exercise in the local bourse following a corporatization and privatization exercise carried out by the Malaysian government. Next, I will explain about the logo of Tenaga Nasional Berhad. The corporate logo of Tenaga Nasional Berhad represents the company's goals to address the nation's needs while focusing on its future. The T-shaped form of a light bulb represents life and the future. The corporate name, TMB, is attractively displayed in a legible font, signifying its significant contribution to the nation's development. The blue colors, which relates to the firm title, conveys corporate strength and dignity, while the red symbol stands for energy. For the contact details, you can call TMB Bachok on 09-778-9020 or email them at tmbcareline@tmb.com.my. The operating hours for TMB Bachok are from 9 AM until 4 PM. The address of TMB Bachok is Lot PT147, Jalan Kapur Teluk, 16300 Bachok, Kelantan. TMB Bachok is strategically located along Jalan Patai Irama. This location places it in a central and accessible area, making it convenient for both customers and staff. Next, for the vision of TMB is to be a leading provider of sustainable energy solutions in Malaysia and internationally. And the mission is together we brighten life through innovation and sustainable solutions towards a better world. The objective of the company is offer sustainable, reasonable price and trustworthy energy solutions that support Malaysia's development and growth. The function is to generation, distribution, and transmission of TMB electricity as TMB primary business operation. So this is the organization chart for TMB Bachok in retail department, which is I am currently in. Tenaga Nasional Berhad had provided several products and services in the retail department. For example, the electricity supply, which provides electricity to residential, commercial, and industrial clients, is the main offering. Next is counter services, where in-person help with inquiries, bill payments, and other customer care requirements. Online services, which are provided by TMB, include a variety of online services via their My TMB portal, such as account management, bill payment, and tracking supply application. Other than that is call management. TMB's call management centers, which is TMB Care Line, respond to customer inquiries and offer assistance with the supply of electricity and related services. For revenue collection, TMB handles the process of collecting electricity bills from customer. Lastly is new supply application, where TMB manage new electricity connection application for a variety of customers. In the Business Support Office Department, BSO, the product and services are office equipment and cafeteria contract monitoring, which involve overseeing office supplies and cafeteria service contracts, making sure they are cost-effective and high quality. Next is property and facility management, which means they need to maintain and make sure that TMB's properties and facilities are in a good working order. Other than that, it is event management and setup. They manage and plan events both inside and outside the company, including audio-visual setup, venue reservation, and food. Last but not least is requisition of delivery, which means improving all aspects of purchasing from the first request to the last delivery of product and services. Next is training reflection. The duration of my industrial training is 6 months at the Tenaga Nasional Berhad Bachor, which is from 3 March 2025 until 15 August 2025. My work days are from Sunday to Thursday. The flexible hours for me are from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and the company also give me 1 hour break, which is from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. I have divided into 2 departments. Firstly, for the retail department, I was placed under Puan Norzia. The department includes unit meter reading, billing, and customer service. I was assigned a variety of fundamental tasks supporting daily customer operation in this department. Next, for the Business Support Office BSO department, I was placed under Puan Cik Norizan. The department is focused mainly on administrative and support duties. Next, I will explain the tasks I have done throughout my internship. Firstly, I release implausible bills, which are abnormal readings. They are either too high or too low compared to the previous month's usage. These bills clog the billing system, preventing meter readings. I use the SBC system, verify meter readings, and issue the bill. If error occurs, I correct the reading and include a note in a SAP system. Next, I am responsible for completing the forced close documents, which is used to terminate a customer's electricity account due to long-term arrears, abandoned or demolished premises, unoccupied premises, or customers who have moved without officially terminating the account. The document includes account number, customer name, address, outstanding balance, reasons for closure, and the photo of evidence. Another task involved is finding GPS locations to assist meter readers or electricity cut-off staff when customer premises are difficult to locate, especially in rural areas. The user's account number is sent via WhatsApp and the GPS location is retrieved through the SAP system. Other than that, I need to answer a call from the meter reader to verify the meter reading and confirm if there are any confusion or questionable reading value. Therefore, I need to check it through the SAP system to ensure the reading is correct. Next, I am responsible for printing a red bill with the TMB logo and a disconnection order. A red bill is a warning notice for customer with arrears of electricity bills issued after a specific period. I will print the bill with the TMB logo while a disconnection order is issued to cut off the electricity supply to customer. Then I will arrange the red bill and DO in the table to make it easier for the staff to take it based on their staff ID. My tasks involve contacting customers on the digital bill registration DBR list who often use the MyTMB apps for payments. DBR is a paperless campaign initiative introduced by TMB to reduce paper usage and encourage customers to switch to digital methods in managing their electricity bills. I need to remark whether they are agree or not with the DBR in Microsoft Excel. I also need to serve customers by being at the front line, asking about their visit purpose and service type. I direct them to the appropriate counter for accurate and fast service. I also teach less skilled customers, especially elderly ones, how to make bill payments using self-serving machine. For bills exceeding 1,000, customers need to visit the counter. At BSO, I handle external correspondence from companies like Majlis Daerah Bacok, JKR and others, reviewing applications, complaints and requests for street light installation. I have to check the letter or documents received at the counter. After that, I will organize the letter in the correct file. I will put the letter into the file so that it will be easier for the staff to find the letter. Next, I am responsible for preparing the meeting room for individuals or departments that have made reservation in the system for ensuring smooth operation, neat arrangement, proper functioning of the projector, a clean environment, and availability of drinking water. Next, I was given the task of reviewing all LOD documents that have been sent to the customer. LOD is an official letter issued by TMB to customers who have high electricity bill arrears, which is a final notice before legal action or supply cut-off is taken. I need to confirm that the customer had received the letter by marking the customer name in the Excel spreadsheet that had been provided. I also need to note the date of the LOD. The BSO department assigned me to collect and record staff information at TMB Bacok, ensuring data is organized and accessible for job requirements. I need to fill in and complete the information of all staff working at TMB Bacok through Microsoft Excel. The experience that I got from the internship was joining a meeting. The meeting aims to discuss the latest developments, monitor daily work performance, and identify any issue or problem faced by retail staff. Next is joining an audit, which is I am participating in an audit session conducted by the staff from TMB Jengke Pahang on the last day of the audit. Lastly is following the meter reader examiner to the customer's house to visit the customer's premises to confirm the tariff change from commercial to residential as they request. The knowledge that I gained at TMB Bacok, I learned how to use a photocopier. I learned how to make copies of documents in large quantities such as printing red letters, adjusting the paper size, also choosing whether to print two-sided or one-sided. Next is learning how to use the laminator machine, which I need to put the notes in the plastic laminate and arrange them neatly. Then carefully put them into the laminating machine. Lastly, I know how to use SAP and SBC system. SAP is a system used specifically by TMB staff to store, manage, process customer data and daily operation systematically. SBC is a system used by TMB to review and release customer bills, especially in case of bills classified as implausible or abnormal. For the skills, I have learned to strengthen my communication skills, which is by serving customers at the counter, answering calls from meter readers, contacting customers for the DBR campaign, and conveying information to the officer via email. Next is editing skills, which I use to design the official banner of the opening ceremony by including important elements such as the program name, dates, location, and the official TMB logo. So this is SWOT analysis for TMB Bacok. It includes strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Next, I will explain about the discussion and recommendations for every SWOT. Firstly, the strength is a supportive and positive work environment. At TMB Bacok, retail staff had demonstrated a cooperative attitude and hold daily review meetings to discuss problems and solve them together. This supportive environment reduces individual burden and create a positive environment. The suggestions that I can give to keep this trend is to hold team building activities regularly. For example, Zumba, Gotoroyong, or charity works. These activities can help to strengthen relationship among employees and allow them to get to know each other better outside of the workplace. They can also interact freely, which can reduce work stress and build deeper understanding, trust, and better teamwork. The other strength is experienced staff. Some staff there have been serving for more than 10 years and they can also be a source of reference and mentor to new staff in their learning process. New staff can ask about things they don't know, get advice, and solve problems quickly. Experienced staff can also be role models in terms of work quality and disciplines, and new staff will follow in their footsteps because they believe that experienced staff have faced many situations. To retain and improve experienced staff, I recommend that TMB Bacok conduct a knowledge sharing program involving experienced and new staff. This program can increase the knowledge required by new staff to perform their duties well and provide opportunities for experienced staff to share their knowledge and work experience. For the weaknesses, there are 2 points such as a lack of facilities. At TMB Bacok, I could see that they do not have facilities for the disabled, such as a special toilets and a route for people with disabilities. This would be inconvenient for them. TMB Bacok also still use a relatively small space, which can cause discomfort to staff and customers. So, my recommendation is that TMB needs to provide sloping floors and special toilet for disabled people that are specially designed with handles. They also need to consider expanding the office area to make it easier for staff and customer to do business at the counter, so it can make the customer feel comfortable while doing the business. Other weaknesses are the work overload of employee due to the lack of staff. This causes employees to handle many responsibilities at once, which leads to stress and affect their mental health. When staff are limited, work is not divided fairly, and employees may perform tasks outside their expertise and department. My suggestion is to add more employees so that the division of work can be given fairly. By hiring more employees, they can focus on their specific tasks without doing work outside their scope. So this can help them to maintain the quality of work and reduce work errors. This also increases productivity and create a more organized and positive work environment. Other than that, I will explain about the opportunity. Firstly is digital transformation. TMB must improve service quality and provide customer convenience. In this era, globalization technology is a basic necessity as it simplifies business, speed up works, and help transmit information quickly. So, to ease them, TMB has launched My TMB apps, which includes many services like paying bills and others. So, this can help the customer to save their time because they do not have to come to the office to use any services. But not everyone knows about the My TMB apps. So, my recommendation is to use social media to promote and educate the public about the apps. By consistently sharing content about its benefits, TMB can attract customers to use it since everyone has social media nowadays. Next, the other opportunity for TMB is to engage in community activities because it boosts trust and creates good relationship with customers. It shows that TMB cares about the local community, not just providing electricity services. I found that TMB Bacok does CSR activities, but rarely. due to budget constraints. My suggestion to further strengthen involvement in community activity is to conduct a CSR program more frequently. For TMB Bachok, which has problems such as a lack of budget to carry out CSR program, they can consider agreeing to establish collaborative relationship with other organizations to make the CSR program more successful. TMB can also carry out other community activities such as holding awareness campaign on electricity safety in schools, which is in the Bachok area. Last but not least, I will explain about the threats. The first threat is getting viral negative feedback on social media. In this digital era, many users share their dissatisfaction on social media platforms, which can damage the reputation of the organization. Complaints about delays, incorrect meter readings can quickly go viral, and this can cause less trust from customers. So, my recommendation is by strengthening customer service, especially for staff involved with customers. This training needs to emphasize the importance of communication with customers. The staff also need to be actively listening while the customer make complaints. Customers who are treated well and respectfully are less likely to express their anger on social media. So, communication training can be an important requirement for TMB to avoid going viral among customers and tarnishing TMB's image. Next is customer refuse to pay electricity bill. This often happens due to financial problems. The electricity cut-off staff will give a red warning letter to the customer who have arrears, and if not paid, they will cut off the electricity supply. This often leads to dissatisfied customers coming to the office angrily, creating a safety risk for staff. My suggestion is that TMB Bachok conduct an awareness campaign to highlight the importance of paying bills on time, especially for the elderly and those with financial difficulties. This campaign can inform them about the consequences of unpaid bills, which include electricity disconnection, and encourage them to make consistent payment to avoid arrears. In conclusion, my experience during industrial training at TMB Bachok has provided me with effective exposure, and it will also be useful in the real world of work one day. This training has taught me skills such as communication, collaboration, and time management needed in a real work environment. I was also able to understand the work procedures in a large organization like TMB and the importance of responsibility in each task given. I am also feeling grateful to all the staff at TMB Bachok for their patient guidance and cooperation throughout this training period. This internship has increased my self-confidence to be ready to step into the real world of work in the future. So, this is some of the memories that I have created at TMB Bachok during my internship.